Hello my YouTube fan, welcome back to another diverse project. What have we got today? Well, I made the spoon block a while ago and I haven't had much chance to do anything yet because the weather's been freezing. In fact, it's still a bit cold today. I was going to do something on the axe block today, but no. But what I have come up with is another good idea. I'm sure you'll like this one because I know I'm gonna. How about a spoon mule? Yeah, the actual thing that holds the spoons like a vice-like grip, and then you can carve the back of your spoons. Because when I get going with the spoons, I really want to get going. You know what I mean? But as I say, it's too cold now. So what I've done, I've got some wood together. I'll show you. There's a pile of wood. It's old tack that I've saved from skips and stuff. For the actual frame, I don't want to make it overkill, which is normally what I do, but I think I'll go with these two pieces here. You can tell they're old, can't you? Look, somebody's been using a cut saw on them and still saw or whatever. So I'll use them as the beam after I've got it cleaned up. Both cut to size. Let me see how big they are. Have I got my tape here? Let's have a look. Ideally they're about 4 foot, but I've seen them short. I've seen them shorter. So what we got here? Oh, guess what? It's just short of 4 foot really. A couple of inch, 3 inch. That'll do. Right. So I need to clean this up. Clean them up. And then measure them, find out which piece of wood is going to go in between sliding for the seat and for the headstock, and then cut them to size and put them in there. Right, back shortly. Going to clean this up. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have got too far this afternoon because a friend of mine's been and he wanted some help tapping a screw out for his boat. I didn't do it, he just wanted to borrow some equipment. So right, this is what I've decided on. There's my length, which is now the cut. I don't want 6 foot at all, 45.5 inches, that's what I can make out of that. So I want a block at the front there to brace it and create the gap for the runner underneath. So I want two. I want one at the back and one at the front. So I'll call it what? 5 inch. So yeah, 6 inch. Round it off. Why not? And if the 6 inch at the back. Although the back legs are going to go in there, so that'll take that space up. Whatever this is, I think it's about 2 inch. No. 35 mil. 35 mil. So I'll just mark that off where that wants to go. Got my chop saw set up outside. So we want a 6 inch piece of this, which is the best end. I think that's it. Is it square? I don't think so. Right, okay then. So 6 inch on that. I want the legs to be about 19 inch high in total. So we'll cut this to size now. So I'll just pause you there. So this is the block for the front. inside that line. Don't have to be exact. So that's that. And then we want a piece for the back leg. Might want to keep that full thickness if possible. Remember, I haven't been to woodyard. This is what I've got, scrap wood, so I don't want to waste it. I want to make sure we get cuts right first. Sort this out. We'll obviously want the same angle at the top as we do at the bottom if it's going to sit flat. That. It'll become clear. So first of all, let's get that cut. Just checking, yeah. It's amazing this, because I made the spoon carving block about must be about 9 months ago. I haven't even carved a spoon yet, although I have had to go at splitting the wood into a billet and then getting it into a crank, so I'm getting nearer, but the weather's too cold. I don't want to be playing with axes out here. So right, we're going to go back in now. That goes on there. That goes on there. This goes underneath. That's the back leg. It goes to there. Then what we want is another piece of wood running through there for the seat to slide on. And then we've got to make the legs. So right, seat now, we'll just leave this as is. I mean, you could fancy this up if you wanted and make it, I don't know, I might carve something out of it. Draw that down and around. So I need to cut another chunk now for the seat, so I'll just go do that while you make a cup of tea. Now, so far this is the back leg. It's going to get fitted into there. Can't see what camera's doing, hang on. Yeah, that's the back leg. sorry for banging it about. Then we've got the front block, and then this is going to be the sliding block that goes through the middle, and then you have your plate on top and start making your clamps then on top of the plate. So I need to make the front legs first so that I can get the measurements right, otherwise it's not going to look right, is it, Albert? No, it isn't. What should I say? No, it isn't, sir. It's not going to look right at all. At all. Okay, Albert. Okay, so we'll do a bit of work on the legs then. So I need to find some wood to make the front legs out of. We've already determined that they're going to be 19 inches high, which I'm basing on I'm just wangling around something. I'm basing it on sitting on this bench here that I made. So for my knees to be comfortable, just nicely bent, this is about right, is this? My knees are just at the right place at this height, so this is 19 inches this. That's what I'm basing it on. Okay, right then, so what I'm going to make the legs out of, well, since the front legs need to be bent a bit, I think it's going to have to be this one, isn't it? Because there's got to be a bit of an angle and a ledge for them to fasten onto, a bit to be bolted in. So yep, that's it. So I'm going to draw it up now. I'll measure these at 19 and then sort it out from there. Okay, right. So I'm not putting any parts in sliding yet and show you it moving because A, it's not fastened, and B, because it's reclaimed timber, it wants sanding up, so you've got all them cuts. I'm leaving them all to inside, put the best on the outside. So when I've got everything cut, then I'll put the belt sander on it and get it all cleaned up and then put it together. Okay? Right, you with me? Right, I've got the angle of the legs worked out at the front. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to cut this by hand. I'll just make sure this is square-ish. I'm going to do it with hands, so because it's a cutout for front, you'll understand when I've finished it. Right. Yeah. Oh, old ages are terrible. Right, where's my saw now? Yeah, as with most things that I do, you got to remember I'm just making it up as I go along. I've seen an idea, just gives me a general thing. I'm away. There, don't have as much energy as I used to. All this to make a spoon. I could go down the hardware store and buy one. Why don't you? Well, because it's more fun doing it yourself. Well, there you go, there's your answer. Alright. Yeah. looks as though I know what I'm doing, don't it? Trust me, I do. Yes, we know. It should be alright. It'll be worth it. It's giving me a project while weather's still a bit cold. Hey, I'm making firewood, I know. Right, so that's the dog leg. So then that'll bolt onto side and sit nicely. Washerwoman's shouting me. Might be at a funny angle this, because I've just disturbed it all. So anyway, as I said, that goes on the side there and the leg sticks out. Can you see that? Depends how good the light is, doesn't it? So I need another copy of that. And same again. I'm not cutting around the knot hole. I'll leave that one. Just copy and cut that out. Don't really need to sand this up. Just getting rid of these corners, edges. I'll have to turn my music off again because it might be good. Shows you how good technology is, because if I load a computer, if I load a video up, or anybody loads a video up, if there's anything in background, some music, it just reads it and it tells you straight away whether it's got copyright or whatever, and it won't finish your YouTube video, it'll just cancel it. No messing about. Right. So, which is the worst side of that? I mean, I could always put a bit of filler in that and later on, but it can't be helped. It's all wood that I've got. So, which is best side? They're both bad, really. I think I'll go for this one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put 4 screws in to either side. I'll drill the pilot hole. That'll just hold this front piece in together. Should have built a bigger shed. Wood shop, should I say. Right, so that's not moving. Now we concentrate on the back leg bit now. So we'll have to get that shaped and then put on the back. Off. Just as a reminder, can you see that? Let's have a look, see. Yeah, you should be able to. That then will go on there like a shave horse. Like a shave horse. That'll then go on there. When you start, once the legs have gone together, we'll start doing the headstock bit first. Woo. It's coming on, it's coming on. Right. Okay. Back leg now. Right, we definitely seem to be getting somewhere now. I've managed to get this leg in. The battery decided it wanted to fall flat, or go flat, when I was drilling these, but I've had a bit of a pain with them because they don't line up properly. As best as I've tried. I mean, I'm a welder, I'm not a joiner. Yeah, we can tell. Shut up, you. Only thing I can say, when you do line these up, grind a bevel on the end so it can poke its way through. I've actually made the holes a little bit bigger in this section here, just so that I've got some sliding about, but I didn't want to take any of this off because it seemed as though it needed to drop down a bit, otherwise it'd lose its rigidity. So it's just tightening up now. Get the nuts and bolts on, and then that bit's done. Could have maybe done with some smaller washers, but it's not a Chesterfield set of drawers, is it? It's only for drawing wood on. Right, so I'll carry on tightening all this up and getting it in position, and then we can flip it over, put it right way up, and then start working on stool and draw head. That's what they call it. Right, okay, you're going back on charge now. Now we've got us standing horse, as it were, now, all bolted together. And what I've been doing is the seat. So I've got a nice chunky piece of wood there. Found the middle, measured either side, blah blah blah, as you would. That should go on there like that. And then it'll slide up and down in there. Well, obviously that's what it's supposed to do. So all I need to do now is drill and fasten that together. So I'll put a couple of holes in it. Well, maybe 3. And then I might shape the seat with a bit of so at least 3 holes. Tired this drill, battery wants doing. Sand that, couldn't I? Thought I'd finish with sanding. Hold that thought. piece of wood. That goes in there, and I need to work the height of that out. Draw a bar, I think. So I'll get the top on that first, and then I'll work out at what height. What time is it? I think that'll be another day. Right, so that's all for now. Catch you maybe tomorrow. Okay? Bye for now. Just working on the seat today, so we've got to round the back off, just faffing really, but hey ho. Okay, after much deliberation, I've settled on the headstock being 11 inch. You see that? 11 inch. That's 2 inch in. It's 2 inches the block, and it's 3.5 inches in total. So 1 3/4 inches either side. That's where your jaws are going to go in and lock together. So all I've got to do now is drill this square hole out. I'll drill as much as I can and then clean it up. So I'm going to do it by drill. I don't think I could find my coping saw if I tried. So I'll drill these holes out, and my good lady's just come, so I'll go for lunch. Right. I could do it with jigsaw. So anyway, you get the picture. I'll drill all the way around it, but I won't drag you around with me. Okay, so have a cup of tea. Okay, the spoon carving head or whatever it is. So now we want these either side of there. So pick the best side. This battery won't charging. I've got 2 screws at the end as well. springs in, just to show you how quickly it can be assembled. It goes in there. Got your 2 packers, should you need it, just for the smaller pieces. And we've got his wood wedge, the hole down there, put that in. Give it a tap with the old Manchester spanner. I'll put that on a chain or something so I don't lose it. So that's the head solid. Going for a bigger piece of wood just for this demo. Spread the legs. Without tipping up. There you have it. I made that out of old file. I've had that years. It's pretty effective, is that? I need to make a smaller one for the spoons though. Yep, that'll do, mate. Right. Thank you for coming along on this new project. If you like what you've seen, like and subscribe, because it takes a lot of time not only to make your project, you've got to do the editing and the filming, and that takes forever, you know, as any other YouTuber will tell you. And time after time I see somebody who's absolutely fantastic in the field or whatever, and they've got thousands and thousands of hits, but they've only got 24 likes or something stupid. You know, but if you like, it helps move the channel up, you know what I mean, and subscribe. So I hope you'll do that. I think what I'll go from this head is I'll make a shaving horse. Same principle, only it'll be a push down bar and wedging a plate against another plate so that you can use it as a shave horse as well. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with this, to say it's all made out of tat. Still looks like tat. Who said that? Who said that? So yeah, there you have it. So you got your headstock. You got your slidey seat. You can go as pedantic as you want when you've made one of these, you know. I mean, I was thinking, oh, I'll put some bevels in so it looks like a tractor seat. I might not, but I'm not going to do it on this film anyway. And then you've got your wood wedge under there. Can you see it? There we go. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for banging you about. Hope you enjoyed it. Right, on this lovely sunny day, it's bye for now. Bye.